When this property is finished, we're anticipating the valuation to be in the region of £900,000 to around about 1.1 million. Now, this property will also be generating around about £6,250 to up to £7,000 once it's also completed. Hey guys, it's Dr. Daniel here. We're just currently here on one of our current projects that we're converting from a 3-bedroom house into a 6-bedroom property. Now, when this property is finished, we're anticipating the valuation to be in the region of £900,000 to around about 1.1 million. And the reason why we say that is that we currently own multiple properties on the same location. Just on this road alone, I own a property down the road, and one of my students own another property down the road, and somewhere around not too far from here I own other properties as well which have the same similar values. Now, this property will also be generating around about £6,250 to up to £7,000 once it's also completed. Now, the reason why is that 2 of the rooms are going to be bed sets, which means they have their own kitchen, and as well as they have their own private ensuite. The other rooms in the property are all going to be obviously producing very significant income, where they will be sharing a kitchen in the property as well. So 4 rooms will share kitchen, and 2 of them have kitchens inside of them, which will mean that we'll be renting them on a higher amount of money, which obviously gives us good profit, and as well as provide convenience for those who are going to be living in this particular property. So as you can see here, this part used to be like a little bit of a driveway. So one of the things we've done is that we've actually extended this here all the way to that corner, and this is going to be a double story extension property. Now, let me take you guys around. Now, I'm just going to share a few things that you must be aware. So the law of building control, basically says that you have to have about 1 meter, from the boundary of your other neighbor. So part of the reason why we were not able to obviously make more advantage of this space. However, we had to obviously create a 1 meter space in between our boundary between our neighbors and so on. So as you can see as well, one of the things that we've also done here is that as you come around the building, is there's a window here to obviously allow a lot of lighting to the occupants of this room, and as well as we also have another window here which obviously allow a lot of light into this property. Now, in between somewhere around here, we actually have a seaway line, and we obviously have our drainage there. We do have a seaway line somewhere around here, which obviously means that we had to get a build over agreement from Thames Water in order to build over that pipe. The seaway line usually is a pipe that obviously carries out all the waste from your property and obviously take them to the dump site of the seaway system. As well as, if you come to the back of the building, we've actually added as you can see, this is an extension being built to increase the size. So here is going to be a bedroom, and this bedroom is going to have a double patio door into the garden. And what we're also looking to do is to basically give this room its own private garden, and as well as the other one is going to have its own private garden. So this patio door will be really beneficial to them in the summer month, because they have an extra garden here, an extra garden being fenced around, and then the remaining of the garden will be shared by the other housemates. So meaning that if they need to access the garden, they will need to come through the side gate to come to the garden and obviously utilize the back of the building. Now, this wall here, as you can see, this is going to be knocked out. So, and this is one big massive room, as you can see. So that will be the toilet there at the extreme end where you have that window. So that's going to be the toilet. And then somewhere, once this wall is being knocked out into the main house, we're going to have a kitchen area for this particular bedroom. Now, we already own a property on this same road that produces around about 1,250 per room that has similar structure of a bedroom. So around about 1,250, 1,275 per month is what that particular room generates. And this as well is going to be a double story extension going all the way to the top. And there's going to be another room upstairs. On this section, we've got a single story extension. So single story extension means this is going to end just around about there. And that is going to go all the way to the top. Again, this room here is going to have its own kitchen. And as I mentioned before, it's going to have its own private garden. There's going to be a fence in between, and there's going to be a door in the middle which allows it to access the other part of the garden. So this room here as well is going to have its own kitchen. We also anticipate as well that this room will rent for $1,250 to run about £2,275 per calendar month. Now, this project is being fully funded by one of our investors, and we're obviously looking to complete the project, refinance it, and obviously pay our investors back. Now, I'm not going into the actual building because it's very dark, and once it's finished, you guys will be able to see it. Now, we're actually doing projects like this. So if you want to work with us, we have several ways we can work together. So whether you want us to be your consultants, so we can help you build a portfolio like this, or you can actually make your money work harder with us. Like I said, this project was funded by one of our investors. You can actually give us your money to work with, and then we obviously give you a great return on investment. And finally, number 3 is if you want to get some education, again, we will coach you, mentor you to help you doing projects like this. I'll see you on the next one. Take care and have a fantastic day. Bye.